Hey everyone, my name's Steve Fenning and welcome to Fridays with Fenning. COVID-19 is having a massive impact on our world, our family lives, our education, our businesses and our churches too. And I guess many of us thought early on that the restrictions would just last for a few weeks and then we'd be back to normal. Well, it's proving not to be the case. And the likelihood of large gatherings being allowed to happen before the end of the year is slim. You know, the effects of this pandemic are going to be long lasting, and we'll need to rethink what we do and how we do it. It's certainly the case for us as a church because digital church felt like a nice optional extra. But now, of course, it's central to everything that we do. You know, I am missing the face-to-face interaction with people and I'm missing those hugs too. But this season is seeing something happen that I think God is using to help people to be bolder in sharing faith and allowing those who are curious to find out about faith in a safe environment. I received a fab email the other day from Bex, who's part of the Forge, saying thank you for the online resources. This was part of what she wrote in her email. We've watched all the Sunday services in real time as a family, and having the multiple stream platforms has been fab, and I've really enjoyed the interaction happening via the comments on Facebook and YouTube. We had a family member who doesn't attend church watch with us on Easter Sunday, and I've been able to share the link with friends. I took a punt on one friend who lived over 50 miles away, just off the back of a conversation we'd had about the questioning that had arisen out of the current situation. I sent her the link to the Forge website before the Easter service, and she messaged a few days later to say she'd watched it and really enjoyed it. She'd never normally have been able to physically come to church because of where she lives. Now, Bex's message was fab, but do you know what? It's not unique. Lots of people have been sharing links or inviting friends to watch, and the response has been great. And it struck me that something new is happening. You see, to invite a friend to church is a big step. In fact, it's a huge step for some. Lots of us don't have friends who are interested enough to want to come, so we shy away from inviting, not wanting to spoil a friendship or put them under pressure. But this has all changed now that we're an online church. Why? Well, it's because everything is geared for the viewer. It's so much easier just to send a link or send an invite as all the pressure is lifted. People can choose to watch or not, and if they don't choose to watch, then no problem. There's always another opportunity next week. You see, inviting friends at Christmas or to a Christmas service has always been the easiest time to invite because lots of people are happy to attend Christmas services. Well, now is the easiest time to invite people to join us online because they can do so from the comfort of their room. So please make use of the invites on the Forge website. Share the YouTube or Facebook link. Just get sharing. Why? Why is it important to share? Well, for two reasons. Number one, because it's never been easier for people to explore faith in a safe, non-threatening environment. And two, because people are asking the bigger questions about life and the future and are feeling more fearful because of all of the disruption and uncertainties that have arisen due to the coronavirus pandemic. And maybe, just maybe, you've stumbled across this on Facebook and you wouldn't say that you have a faith, but you're curious or fearful or you have questions. And maybe going to church for you has been a step too far. It would be too embarrassing or too awkward. Hey, I understand that. Then I want to encourage you to make the most of the opportunity of being able to find out more by continuing to connect with us online. It's more anonymous and you can explore at the pace that you're comfortable with. See, there's a great story in the New Testament, a guy in Jesus' day who was curious and intrigued by this man called Jesus. He'd heard about him, he'd probably seen him, but he was too afraid or embarrassed or busy to find out more. He was a religious leader who had a reputation to hold on to. And most religious leaders of the day weren't huge Jesus fans. Most of them were incredibly envious of his popularity. So this man, Nicodemus, secretly came to Jesus at night, away from the crowds and the prying eyes, safe from being laughed at and mocked at by his friends and colleagues. And he began by asking Jesus questions. And in the safety of that secret meeting, he was able to discover who Jesus was and what it meant to be born again or to have this close, intimate relationship with God. Now, we don't know much about Nicodemus, as his name only appears twice more in the accounts of Jesus. Once when he defended Jesus as other religious were wanting him arrested, and the other time was at his burial, as Nicodemus paid for the expensive spices to be put on Jesus' body after his death. In other words, Nicodemus came to believe in Jesus, and it all started from the secret meeting at night. So you see, if you're curious, you can explore and ask questions and watch and connect from the comfort and safety of your own home. And if commenting and asking questions in the chat is too much, then direct message me. I would love to connect with you, because it's okay to explore in secret. So for the rest of us, come on, church, get inviting, get sharing, because some curious people that you know might just start exploring because of being able to watch from the safety of their own home. Hey, I hope that you'll join with us on Sunday at 10:30 on YouTube or Facebook or via our website. And if you can't do that, you can catch up later. And if you enjoy it, then share it. Share it. Come on, be courageous and share it. Hey, thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great weekend.